How do you build passive income through property? Many ways. No? So number one, you can buy a land and rent it out. You can buy a warehouse and rent it out. You can buy commercial spaces and rent it out. You can buy a condo, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, and rent it out. No? But we're gonna focus on something that's very new in the market right now, which is hotel room investing.
Hello everyone, ako si Marvin Germo. Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na to, paki-subscribe, pati pakitamaan yung bell para ma-update ka kada labas ko ng bagong video. Yung adhikain ng channel na to ay para turuan kayo, mabigyan kayo ng gabay upang makatipid kayo, makapag-invest kayo at mapalaki yung pera nyo para bawat Pilipino kumikita at maabot ang kanyang pangarap ng financial freedom. So enjoy the rest of the video. Hi everyone, this is Carl D. So in the past videos, we've talked a lot about capital appreciation, that you buy a condo or a property or a lot or a land far away and then you hold it, and then over a course of time, it appreciates in value and you could probably sell it for a good profit. So right now, we're gonna talk about something different naman, so you at least have I guess options on how you can make money as well in the property space. So, yeah. Carl, what are we going to talk about now?
Okay, maybe today we can talk about the passive income. No, I talk about building passive income for retirement. Yeah, building passive using property. So it's something that what is passive income? No, passive income is something that you get income without really doing anything, no? So this can be in a form of let's say a business where you don't have to actively work on it. It can be like a book selling, a royalties, franchise, no? And property rental. So I talk about my thing is property, so I talk about passive income wherein you build something up, then you hit your retirement magic number. So it can be as low as 50,000, 100,000.
So like that's like a monthly
recurring
income.
income.
Okay,
yes.
so we're talking about cash flow here, guys. So you have to remember this. For capital appreciation, the only time you make money is when you actually sell that property. But this time, Carl is talking about you are holding and earning from it.
So how do you build passive income through property? Many ways. No? So number one, you can buy a land and rent it out. You can buy a warehouse and rent it out. You can buy commercial spaces and rent it out. You can buy a condo, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, and rent it out. No? But we're gonna focus on something that's very new in the market right now, which is hotel room investing. So what is hotel room investing? Hotel room investing is buying a piece of the pie of the hotel, and then you let the operator do everything for you. The hotel operator will run the show. They will do the rental, the renovations, the managing of the contracts, the managing of the tenant. You, as the owner, you just sit back and just wait for your income every month. So that's something exciting.
I don't have any, I guess, experience in real estate yet, and I want to get into this. What do you think naman is the biggest risk if I invest in this? Is there a chance that I lose my money? Is there a chance also that hindi matapos yung hotel? Or is there a chance also that when I invest, there might not be enough people, there's not enough occupancy to make it profitable?
Yeah, I think you're right, Marvin. No? In every investment that you do, there's always risk, no? So you try to calculate your risk. The pinaka-safest investment is maybe to just keep your money, just to exaggerate that, is to keep your money in your house, diba? Keep your money in the house, you're holding on to it. It's there, or maybe keep it in the bank na lang para safe, no? Para it's there, no? So that's the safest, no? But at some point, as an investor, you're really also not safe with putting your money in the bank, because what happens, it devaluates.
Oh, and what's interesting now, Carl, is inflation is 4.5%, so it's higher already. So that means that some bonds are being beaten by inflation, time deposits being beaten by inflation already. So the higher inflation is, your return also on your investment must be larger as well than inflation.
So what is inflation? Inflation is, let's say, when I was younger, I know I can buy a one-piece Jollibee for 35 pesos. Now that one-piece Jollibee is what? 60 pesos?
Yeah. Do you actually eat in Jollibee?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, I'll be talking about passive income using hotel room investing.
So this is for people, I think, who don't want the volatility. Because you agree it's not as volatile as stocks, which are the more volatile investments. So this will be for people who just want to let their money grow on a
Yeah,
passive way.
So you were asking about risk, no? Yes, definitely. In every investment, there are risks. In stocks, there are risks. In cryptocurrency, there are risks. Even putting your money in the bank, there are risks. So in property, there's also risk. The risk of the building not being complete, the risk of the property prices going down, the risk of construction materials going down, which I don't think will happen in an inflation period. And at the end of the day, the risk of nobody renting your property. So these are risks that you manage. So how do you manage that? You try to find properties where supply is low and demand is high. And of course, if you can partner with the hotel, like it's a very good brand, it has a lot of branches, and it has connection to the China market. So it's medyo a safe risk.
How can they look at track records of companies that go into the real estate market or start hotels? Parang are there certain things that they must look out for? Oh, ito, this is a red flag, pangit tong company nito, ayoko dito. Or this is something that is relatively safer because they have this, and this.
I think it's really hard to tell, no? Because somebody who's successful can one day turn around. Somebody who's failing can eventually also turn around, no? So it's very hard to how do you say, to really
Get a bench,
predict. But at
okay.
least you go for companies that are well funded. Usually it's a financial concern. No? When a building is not finished, usually it's a concern on financial. So try to go for bigger companies that you know has resources to fund your property.
Alright, so I guess that's it. Thanks everyone. See you all again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.